Hey guys, check it out. New piano. Well, not really a new piano, but this is the one from Bridges. And I finally decided, since it seems like we're going to be stuck here a while, maybe we bring over the better piano. Someone was asking me the other day on the live thing, and I was going to tell you the answer. We got distracted with something else. But somebody said, what's your favorite part about this, somebody said, which is your favorite school? And I said, they're all three my favorite schools for different reasons. Well, Bridges, this is the reason why. Because they've got the best piano, by far. I like it because it's black, so when we do open string blues, you're going to see the text, and you're going to see rhythms and stuff. And the white text on the videos that you probably have seen will be easier to see now, because it's white text on a black background. So that's one reason why this piano is awesome. The other reason is it just sounds a whole lot better, and it's got the pedal down here that the Coronado one didn't have. I thought I lost the pedal, but I think we just didn't have a pedal over here. Anyway, let's play open string blues with this new and improved piano. 1, 2, and here we go. See, doesn't that sound better? Sounds way better than that other one. Hey, Roland, not a sponsor, but could be. Hook me up with a couple of those free YouTube pianos. I got 3 schools and only 1 good piano. Every year somebody asks me, what does the pedal on the piano do? If you've got the automatic style like I do, there's only 1 pedal. And it holds the note out a little bit longer, so I can take my finger off and it still plays the note. Older model pianos have 3 pedals. The one on the far left is the clutch. You gotta push it in all the way before you start changing your gears. But the other 2 are just like the ones in Mom and Dad's car. What about Teslas? Do Teslas have 2 pedals? Or are they like a golf cart where you just lift your foot off the gas and it stops? Nah, they gotta have brakes. That'd be crazy if they don't have a brake pedal. Don't they just drive themselves anyway? What? Alright, well, let's jump into this stuff. I want to go over all 6 of these things for the Rapids. So 3 for 5th grade, 3 for 6th grade. This is probably going to be a pretty long video. So down here where you can see now, because of our cool new piano, is going to be the name of the piece that we're doing and which rapid, how many points it's worth, that kind of thing down below. So you can keep track of what you gotta do and we do it. Did he change his shirt again? No. Anyway, number 30, right back up. In the last video, we left you with that cliffhanger. We went halfway down, but halfway down what? Well, this is going to be like one of those Netflix dramas where I mention the cliffhanger, and then it's still going to be a while before we get to what I've set you up for. Because now we're going right back up. We're going to start on that A string, open A. We came down from the high D, D, C sharp, B, A, last week. Now we're going right back up. A, B, C sharp, D. Open 1, 2, 3. Unless you're a cello, open 1, 3, 4. Let's give it a shot. Clap it. Say it. 1, 2, and say it. Here we go. A, B, B, B. C sharp, D, D, D. Sing it. 1, 2. Here we go. A, B, B, B. And C sharp, D, D, D. Pizzicato. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 31. We're going down the D scale. That's what the half thing was before. We went halfway down. We went halfway down the D scale. Now we're going down the other half. Along with that first half, it looks like. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, open, open, open. Shift over to the D string. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, open, open, open. Unless you're a cello. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, open, open, open. Shift over to the D. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, open, open, open. Down the D scale. Let's skip that other stuff and just try pizzicatoing it. Why not? 1, 2, and here we go. Let's try that one more time, and I'm gonna put the notes on the screen right here. Over here will be violin and viola fingerings and notes. Over here will be cello fingerings and notes. Because this is important. This is coming down the D scale. You gotta know how to do this. Because later we're going to go up the D scale. And just do it. 1, 2, and here we go. Let's do it the other way now. Up the D scale. You're starting on that D string and you're adding your fingers down, then going over to the next string up the A string, adding your fingers down. Here's up the D scale. 1, 2, and here we go. If you need more practice, just rewind and you can watch this over and over and over again. Or, even better yet, you can go over to Essential Elements Interactive and play along with all the different kinds of accompaniments, and you can do fun, different creative things to make your practice more fun. But I'm gonna offer up a trinket. It's gonna be called the D major scale trinket, and it'll you can trade it for stuff later if you don't want to hang on to your trinkets, or it'll give you bonus points at the end of the game. But here's what you gotta do: you gotta play up the D major scale, and then back down the D major scale. So if you do this, not only do you get the trinket, but you'll also get scored as if it's the class 4 rapid. So you'll get the trinket, but you'll also get scored as if you're doing the class 4 rapid, so you can get up to 4 points. If you just go up the D scale, you still get the 4 points, but you don't get the trinket. If you go up and back down, you get the 4 points plus the bonus trinket. Don't do the class 2 one. It's easy. I know you might want to save some energy points, but this is your time to score high. Get up there on the scoreboard. 4 points available for the D major scale. Do it. All right, 6th grade. For you guys, we move on to our C major scale review. You've been very comfortable hanging out in this position with your second finger up here on the F sharp. But remember, when we switch to C major, we're going to have F naturals. So we keep that second finger down. Same thing on the A string. We're going to have C naturals instead of C sharps. So that second finger, wherever you're used to keeping it here in D major, it slides closer to the first finger. Whether you're on the D string for the F natural or the A string for the C natural, that second finger needs to be right next to your first finger now. So we're doing one of these things. Oh, if I wanted to be just really tough right now, I would put on a Perry Grip song and make you do this. For like 3 minutes in a row. Let's do it. Just kidding. Let's play the C major scale though, see if you can do it. Let's do it 4 quarter notes on each note. You're starting with your third finger, 4th if you're a cello, on the G string. And then we're gonna go right back down. We're not gonna play that low 2 or second finger if you're a cello, C natural 8 times. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna play it 4 times and then come right back down. 1, 2, and here we go. Number 135 is supposed to be played in a round. So like one half of the room plays, they get started. Later on, the other half of the room starts. And it's 2 cool things going on at once. If you're just playing by yourself in your room, it's basically exactly what we just did, except it's 2 notes per note. Cool? 137, Old Oak Hollow, is a song that uses that C major scale. It's a pretty straightforward song that I think you'll be able to get. There's quarter notes, there's eighth notes, there's half notes, and there's just one slur in there. So watch for that slur if you want to get a perfect score. Miss that slur, and there's going to be a tiny deduction, and you can't get full points for it. Let's run it through our system here. Clap it. This is 92 beats per minute. 1, 2, here we go. You might have noticed that slur, I did something different. Clap slur. See if you can get that sound to really show that you're making a slur. Rewind and try it again with that slur if you want to give it a shot. Say it. We're lucky here because everything's all either F naturals or C naturals when we're in the key of C. So you don't have that weird F sharp thing to deal with. C, D, E, E, F, 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 E. D, E, F, G, F, E, E, D. C, E, G, G, A, B, C. C, A, G, E, D, E, C. Let's try singing it. C, D, E, E, F, 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 E. D, F, G, F, E, E, D, D. Let's take it a little bit slower here at 80 beats per minute, and we're gonna sing it. C, D, E, E, F, 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 E. D, E, F, G, F, V, E, D. C, E, G, G, A, B, C. C, A, G, E, D, E, C. Pizzicato. 1, 2, and here we go. I played that second to last measure wrong. Second open 3, 1, open 1, 3. Cool. If you made the same kind of mistake, that's something you're going to want to practice before moving on to get full points. There's actually a whole video I did on this one last semester from my garage. So I'll post that down here too. Why not? And number 138 is a tisket, a tasket. We're not going to spend video time to learn this. You guys know the techniques, you guys know the process, you can figure it out. But there's 2 things I want you to be aware of. And they both came up in another video too that we kind of skipped over a little bit. But one, it's the pickup note. Another word is the anacrusis. What it is for you is that first note right below the word allegro, which is the tempo marking and has nothing to do with this conversation. But that note's all alone. That note is actually on beat 4 of the measure that would be before it if there was a measure before it. So what that means in real life here is instead of counting off 1, 2, ready, go, you play on beat 1. This time we're only going to count off 3 because you play on 4. So you'll hear me count 1, 2, 3. You play, and then we have the second note of the song on that big first beat. So all I want you to do is play 2 Gs. It's going to be a short G and a long G. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and you're going to play short, long. For me, it makes sense to do an up bow, down bow. But if you want to do a down, up, that's weird. Don't do that. Up, down. Do an up, down. 1, 2, 3. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. And when you play the beginning of this song thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, then you're going to be off to a good start here. Let me play it for you real quick. 1, 2, 3. It goes back to the beginning, but not all the way back to the beginning, just to this backwards repeat sign, which is just there to tell you that that's where you start when you repeat. And then that last note that you played in that second line is really kind of like the first note of the first line. And this song just repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats, and it goes over and over and over and over again. And since I used to teach the really little kids in general music, I know this cool game that kind of goes with it. And if we were here in person, we could totally play it. But the point is, this song is set up so that it can be played over and over and over and over again. Because of our roadmap, the first and second endings, the roadmap that tells us where to go. So you repeat back to that and play the whole thing again. And we already played that first ending when we ended the first time. Now that it's the second time, we're going to use the second ending, which is just one note. Give it a go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. button where if I time it just right, I get this cool ending. In the future, I'm going to try to time that stuff out better in these videos so that it sounds cool. But I think that's enough rambling from me for today. So, you know what to do. Go practice this stuff. Don't send in the first take. Probably don't send in the second take. Third time, fourth time, you think you're doing it good, go ahead and send that sucker in. And we'll see you next time. Bye.